goal just by hopping on. So you can see the team members here for Dignitas: Frantic, Garpy, and Kawa. Garpy, Kawa, and Frantic were all at IPL5. Frantic was playing for TCM Gaming back then. But on the other side, we've got North Remake, which is Sofianer, Remake, Sozka, and Enibib. And you can see their rankings are now continental based. So you can see he's Sozka right there is third in Europe for Elite on the new ladder that Nadio has debuted with the patch this weekend. I want to mention that the settings we're playing on right now, even though there was this huge update for Beta 3, we're doing Beta 2 settings for Elite. So wall jumps are going to remain the same as they were. Defenders can only use rockets. They cannot select their weapons. Sofianer getting knocked down there by Garpy. They can only use rockets. Basically, everything is the same as Beta 2. The only reason, really, is that we haven't had enough time for players to adjust to the new Elite system where they can choose their weapon. Some maps may need to even be remade based on how the new weapon select matters. Wall jumps have been tightened up, says Ubisoft, but I have not had a chance to actually try it out myself. So soon we'll be able to
looks
talk
like I know
more
what
on
I'm
that.
streaming tonight.
Yeah, Shootmania?
Yeah.
Beta 3?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm going
do
to
it.
have to because...
Oh, yeah, open beta.
That's right.
Starts tomorrow.
Open beta's tomorrow, so like it's time to just start getting in there and start making things happen.
Sure.
By the way, Garpy making
too.
things happen as he takes out one defender, and now it's going to be a 1v2. So Josh, we're going to stream some beta.
Yeah, we could battle against each other. Check out that shot. That was on the run.
That was really good.
Garpy making it happen. He's going to look for that last defender. He's got plenty of time now as the goal is open. He can just get up in his face, step on the goal, and try to make it happen. But two rockets do knock him down. Garpy finishes off the final defender, actually. That's 2 attack rounds and a defense round for Dignitas. They're up 3-0 already on Collided.
Yep, Sozka coming up here for North Remake. Now, the thing is, Dignitas is such a great team, very talented group of players. They, they have the experience now, live event experience, on top of the addition of Frantic from TCM onto this squad here, has really made such a big difference in my personal opinion. I'm a fan of this team, and I like what they've been doing. So taking a look here, Sozka dealing with someone inside of the cubby. They're finding someone right to his left side as he jumps out like a bat out of hell. And now Sozka has to drop back all the way to the goal. He is going to get pegged one time, though, doubling back to the base, hitting someone over there with that 10.9 meter shot as he comes around to the side over here, throws down the laser, can't connect with it as that one defender is going to be hanging out right by the goalpost. But the question is, where's the second defender? The numbers are ticking. I think I saw him right behind the pillar. Good shot by Sozka, and they're going to see the rotation here. Sozka knows he needs to make something happen. Great rocket placement there by Frantic. That's exactly what I was talking about before, Josh. Just very talented player, adds a lot to Dignitas. Yeah,
Frantic was the captain, I think, of TCM Gaming. He's the one who kind of made all the decisions back when I was working with them for IPL5. And, Dignitas did a very smart thing by picking him up. Luxes and Didix have both gone to different organizations as well, but Frantic has seen some success already with this Dignitas EU squad. I do want to point out once more for everybody that there are only 3 European qualifiers for IPL6. Only 3. So that means 6 European teams will make their way into the tournament. There is no wildcard qualifier except at PAX East, where we'll be determining our 16th seed. So any teams that don't make it in on these online qualifiers are basically out of luck for IPL6. Everything is on the line here. They've already missed their first opportunity to qualify, so this is really serious stuff for Dignitas if they want to try and represent themselves at IPL6.
And Kawa, man, lacing people up here, taking out 2, finding one more defender right by the goalpost, trying to, juke him out a little bit here as he makes his way over to the goal. He might be able to cap it, making it 5-0. Oh man, that is going to be devastating for North Remake to come back from.
This already is a pretty brutal match. 5-0 in the first map. It's a best-of-3 series, but at this point, I think Dignitas has already wrapped up the first game. We have seen stranger things. There are some very talented players on this North Remake team. You can tell by their continental rankings there, having top 10 in Europe is certainly quite a feat, especially the Dignitas guys themselves are only top 50 at best, so that's pretty interesting. And the ladder rankings at this point really are mostly a comparison of how much time has been played in these modes. I'm sure that, Garpy, Kawa, and Frantic could certainly reach that top 10. They just need to invest some more time, but basically it shows that North Remake guys play a lot. They are very skilled, and they're trying their best against Dignitas EU, which is actually a really tough draw for the round of 128 for any team.
Yeah, I agree, man, because the thing is, Dignitas EU, they're already a proven team, very talented group of players, but the issue is that, while ladder rankings are great and everything, the one thing you always want to keep in mind is time spent practicing, time spent scrimming. So I could take, you know, the top 10 players, you know, in the Shootmania in like EU or in the United States and go up against, you know, a team like Curse in North America. I may not do as well because, yeah, they may be great individually, but when it really comes down to it, when it comes down to these rounds right here, the defensive rounds, if you don't show up, you're going to lose. And this is pretty bad because you cannot allow the attacking team to get that round win. It's just, you know, you just can't let it happen. So now look at that shot. I didn't even see where that came from. Frantic hitting
Sophian, maybe. The R could be for Remake or it could be part of his name. I'm not sure, but Sophie. We can just call him Sophie.
And the two defenders hanging out in the back, one by back pillar there, one by the goalpost. Frantic knowing that he has to double back around and try and stab it at a different location.
Oh,
here. And
easy.
He does so. That was just like very good. That's exactly what I would have done in that situation. As Frantic now drops down on the goal and clotheslines him with the laser. Oh man, Mario Stomp, clothesline, whichever you want to call it. Jeez. He did it. And now the score is 7-0. I don't think I've ever seen a shutout in Shootmania before.
I think I have in the first round of a North American qualifier when XP3, Godson, and Gills were playing. They managed to 9-0. Actually, they 9-0'd Area 51 at PAX in their final one time.
That's crazy.
But that was actually, no, it was 6-0. That was a long time ago. So, yeah, you're right. I may not have seen an actual 9-0 shutout. And it looks like Sophian already getting crushed there. 3 rockets getting taken off. Garpy hitting at 2 of those. Let's look at the defensive shots right now. Garpy with 8. That lead-off defender. He basically hangs out in that cubby. And, you know, Collided has been around a really long time. The game has changed quite a bit since Collided started out, and the map is still so great. It's very balanced. You know, even back then, before wall jumps, you could still get on top of the map. So the fact that people are running around on top of parapets and stuff doesn't really matter that much. They've always been able to do that. They can just get up there more quickly now and have spotting and things like that. So Enabib and Sophian trying to get some shots. Garpy staying alive. He only needs to land 2 more lasers to perfect this shutout. One more laser to nail the 9-0 shutout.
Can he do it?
He's got an opportunity.
Do it for Golden Boy.
He's trying to use the wall jumps to get up there. 1 defender left. It is Soska, that you know, very high-ranked European ladder player. He's running around trying to get a better angle. Garpy misses his shot. He's got 8 seconds left. Any rocket would do it. But Garpy, leaping shot. Oh my God!
The leap of faith for the 9-0 GG. Oh my God! What a shot! That was dirty. That was filthy. That's what that was. Madness.
Actually, incredible stuff there from Garpy to finish that round. That was insane.
That was crazy.
Ask Joshy casting with Golden Boy FTW. Dignitas EU just put a hurtin'.
Doesn't matter who
on
I
North
am.
Remake.
That was amazing.
Garpy, if you're just joining us, this is the IPL6 EU qualifier number 2. Dignitas EU off to an amazing start.
I'm blown away.
It looks like we've already chosen our map, so I don't guess we need to waste any more time.
So let's go and jump right in.